Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Zexus, the YouTube superhero. In today's video, I'm showing you a new updated way to get Pokemon cheats in Pokemon Go. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so now that I'm at the beginning of the video, I just want to throw this out here right now before we get into any further into this video. This is a do at your own risk video. I am not responsible for anything that happens. Some people have been reporting that they've been getting soft bans, which basically just means they're not allowed to catch Pokemon or use Pokestops for 2 hours, but then after that, they're okay. That's the worst case I've heard so far, but I just want to point that out there, guys. Do this at your own risk. I am not responsible for anything, so please keep that in mind throughout this whole video. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's get into this. Okay, so first step is go to Safari like you've seen in my other videos if you've watched them. And you're going to go to the app that's in the link down in the description. And once you're on this website here, after clicking on the link, you're just going to hit the green rectangular button. It's got the Apple logo on this. Oh, and while I'm here as well, I just want to say I don't know if this works for, I'm almost certain this doesn't work for Android since there's an Apple logo there. But there are ways to do this for Android. I'm just not sure because I don't have an Android. So I can't really show you guys how to do that without an Android. So I apologize for that. So once you hit that green button, we're just going to hit this install button. After we hit the install button, we can go back onto our page and you can see that this app's going to start installing. Now this can take just a couple seconds, or this can take like a really long time. Like this can take multiple minutes to download. So I'll come back to you guys once this app is fully downloaded. Okay guys, so the app finally downloaded. And like I said before the cut, I said it might take a long time for it to download. It might not. For me, it took honestly about a half an hour for this app to download. So don't think something's wrong just because it's taking a while or anything like that, because sometimes it does take a while for this app to install. Okay, so before I get into the app, I just want to make a little note real quick, guys. Make sure you stay all the way to the end of this video. I mean all the way to the end, because I will be addressing some issues and stuff after I show you how to do the tutorial. So that way, if it doesn't work for you guys, and maybe your question will be answered. So make sure you stick to the end of the video. Okay, so once this app is downloaded, you can see, look, if I try and go in it, it says Untrusted Enterprise Developer. So we go to our settings, we go to General, we scroll down to Profile and Device Management. We go into here, we find the icon for the app we just downloaded, and we hit Trust. This app, I believe, is safe. I've had the app on my phone for over a week now, and I haven't had any issues, so I believe it to be safe. So now that the app's trusted, we can go into it. You can choose to have it send you notifications if you want. I don't care. Just swipe to the right. Get it so you can get to the actual app store of this Chinese hacked thing. So once you're on here, you'll be able to see a Pokemon Go app. And you can see this is all Chinese letters except Go V1.0.3. So just go to that one, hit the download button, which is the green rectangle in the bottom left-hand corner. Hit it once, and then an install prompt will come up. Hit the install prompt. Now you can just back out of this app. Same thing, wait here for Pokemon to download. It could take a little bit, or it could take nothing at all. So I'll see you guys when the app is downloaded. Okay guys, so the app is downloaded, and as you can see, if we try and go in it, the same thing happens, Untrusted Enterprise Developers. So we just go to our settings, and we go to our Profile and Device Management again, and then we find the name that has Pokemon Go listed under it. So then we just trust the source, hit Trust again, and we can back out of there and go into our Pokemon Go app. Once it decides to load, just allow it to use your location. And then you can see the way you know if this is the hacked version, if this is the right one you downloaded and stuff. Up here in the top left hand corner, you'll see that there is a little menu where it says Home, Teleport, and Walk. And there is a D-pad here. If you have that, you have the correct version. So just go ahead and log in. Okay, so once you have logged in, you'll notice you're next to this gym, and you are in the middle of this weird place where there's all these Pokestops around here. Guys, this actually isn't a hacked server or anything. This is actually a real place in San Francisco. I believe it's in San Francisco. And basically, this puts you in San Francisco and you're able to walk around. The reason why this is like a cheat and all is because you have an option to move around in game without actually moving, and it puts you in San Francisco because San Francisco has a lot of rare Pokemon and a lot of Pokestops and everything. So if you live somewhere where, there's nothing around, you're able to now, play somewhere where it's heavily populated in the Pokemon Go world. So basically, let's get into this a little bit. Up here in the top left-hand corner, we have our little menu where it says home, teleport, and then you can select your walking speed. The first two settings, home and teleport, I recommend you don't use them. Repeat, do not use them. I'm not sure if you can get banned from using them or not, but I just recommend not to use them because it lowers your chances of getting a ban. I personally keep my walk speed on run, and then as you can see, you can walk around in the game. You have to keep tapping to walk around. Now let me show you the Pokestops that they actually work and all. Okay, so basically... Okay, so now that you can see it works, let me explain some things. So, if you have trouble downloading this app, just, don't worry about it. Try again later. And when I say later, I mean a couple hours later. And then maybe it'll work. That seems to be the common thing amongst people trying to download this app. Sometimes it's able to be downloaded. Other times it's not. So, if it doesn't work, don't panic. Just try again later. Simple as that. Okay, now let's say you're able to download this app. You come onto the app, it's working, the mods are on here and all, the hacked version or whatever you want to call it, and you're having the issue of not being able to access Pokestops even though you're right on top of them, and you keep tapping on Pokemon and they're instantly fleeing. If you're having that issue, that means that you've received a soft ban on Pokemon Go. Now don't worry, this isn't too serious. Basically, a soft ban just means you're not allowed to catch Pokemon or access Pokestops for 2 hours. So that's why I put the disclaimer at the beginning of this video, because I don't want that to happen to you guys and I don't want to be blamed for it. This is purely for educational purposes and for you guys to decide whether you want to do this at all. So basically, I just wanted to address those two things because in my first Pokemon tutorial, I didn't say them in the video, and a lot of people were getting upset because they didn't know what was going on, and they were leaving a lot of dislikes on the video without asking me questions and stuff. So I just wanted to address those two things mostly, guys. So again, if you run into an issue and there seems to be like no fix for it, please leave a comment down below instead of just disliking the video, because I'd love to help you guys in any way I can. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video or you found this helpful, if it worked for you. Again, please don't leave a dislike if it didn't work. Just leave a comment and I'll try and help you out to try and get it working for you. So with that being said, take the warnings I gave into consideration. Hope you guys have a great day, and as always, peace out.